Hey, it is Rashida, and I'm going to take you on a walk through Polanco. Today, we're specifically going through the Horacio Street on Polanco. There is a big park. No, that's not a good description. There is a lined walking space in the middle of the street. I'm sure it has a proper name, but I don't know, it's not coming to me right now. So we're just gonna walk through it. So this is Polanco. This bus right here that you're looking at will take you all the way down Horacio. There are lots of these flower sellers along the way. A beautiful park over there. This is, I guess, Plaza Uruguay. Plaza Uruguay. I don't know why I pronounce it like that. Next to the Love Store is a very popular taco shop. Yeah, you gotta walk fast on these streets or traffic will come for you. Another flower shop. You can see how close they are and how many of them there are. And right here by this Walmart Express across the intersection is a entrance to the subway station. That is line 7 of the metro, and this is the Polanco stop. We'll see another couple stops as we walk down the street. There's another one across the street. And I don't know if you can see it right there across the street. There's a pole straight up that's right by the corner, and that is a bus stop. Lots of taxis out here because of the Walmart Express. You can see more stops for the metro over there. So another metro stop here, and I'm gonna go in front of these taxis who aren't gonna hit me. And this is one of my favorite things. It is a random statue that used to be a water display, but they turned on all the water with COVID. So yeah, so this is one of my favorite things. It is a statue by the Polanco metro station. My favorite things on this road. All of the fountains on this road and in most of the city have been turned off due to COVID times. So it would have been really pretty with the water flowing, but alas, we don't get that today. All right, see lots of dogs, lots of random police vehicles. They're not, I was gonna say they're not doing anything, but that's not fair. When you see police in the city, it's not usually a sign that something's wrong, as much as it's a sign that the city has hired a lot of police and they need to be somewhere. So they're just, you know, somewhere. Sometimes you'll see a lot of cars together and that doesn't mean something's going on either. That usually just means that, like, they're hanging out. Okay, more taxis, which I thought they were over there because of the other corner because of the Walmart, but they might be here because of the metro. People coming home from the metro. That might be, yeah, I think that's what's going on this side. You can see this is a really wide walk, but some places, I think the metro's down there. Some places are easier to walk through on this really wide walk than others. So lots of stores on Horacio, lots of joggers. It's a really great walking path. The trees make the city a little bit cooler, this part of the city a little bit cooler. You'll see lots of dog walkers, more flowers, and a Bumble Mexico ad because Bumble is everywhere. We're not going to talk about the quality of the men on Bumble on this video because that's not what this is about. It's not. Maybe another video. We're entering a more residential zone now. You can see, it's hard to see through the trees, but there's some really pretty older buildings over here, or buildings that look older, next to some newer ones. So we just walked through a shopping zone, like a zone that was more commercial, and now we're in a residential zone. We're gonna hit another more commercial zone in a minute. Not a minute, in a few minutes as we walk. We're also coming up to a park. So, welcome. All right, so if we're walking through Horacio, these roundabouts here, traffic does not have any sign to stop. So when you're walking, you've got to hustle, 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 or at least pay attention. But I tell you that for walking everywhere in Mexico, you really got to pay attention, or, you know, things might not be great. See, lots of really beautiful housing over here. It's not cheap. I don't know what an apartment in there costs, but yeah. For the city, I'm gonna say a lot. The side streets down here also have really beautiful homes. A lot of these side streets off Horacio and its parallel street, Homero, have embassies for some of the other countries. So yeah, there are a couple embassy rows down these side streets. I think a little further down though. This is what happens when you're crossing the street. You gotta move fast. MH stands for Miguel Hidalgo, which is the Colonia super neighborhood we're in right now. It took me a while to figure out whether these letters were MH or HM, but eventually I figured it out. So, I think you guys saw the people working out back there. There's also a skateboard park over here. A lot of the parks here have mini skateboard parks in them. All right, we have a working fountain. This fountain was not working when I was sitting on this bench a few months ago, so I don't know when they turned it on again. As you can see, it's the only one we've encountered so far. Remember that we're in a road when we're in these zones, so we got to be careful. But yeah, working fountain. And another little flower stand, because you cannot have too many flowers in the city. And I'm walking carefully because these cars will come at you. Yes, they will. More yellow flowers. And I stop anytime I see yellow. Are these yellow hibiscus? No. What are these? Some flower person, tell me what these are. I haven't seen them blooming here before, but they're really interesting looking. Flower people, help me out. Look at them. They look like mother and child sniffing butts. No, okay, so now that I see what they're growing from, I know they're not hibiscus. But I don't know what they are. Someone help me out. Or are they? Because that looks very much like a hibiscus, just in red version of this one. But that's not how hibiscus grow in Jamaica. I don't know what this is. Someone tell me. I'm confused. But yeah, I see how like there's aloe and there's mystery plants and there's all kinds of stuff. They do a really good job keeping up this walking strip in Horacio. All right, we're walking up to another flower stand, because why wouldn't we be? And one of my favorite places in the city, which is El Palacio De Lleiro, which you can see it is this funky shaped building here. It is a department store. Many people think it's a mall, but it's not. It's a department store. And it sells high-end designer goods. It has a food court and a restaurant, and a lot of, like, the beauty department's pretty big. This is the store that I go to if I need something in my color for makeup, because they have Pat McGrath's whole line. A lot of the other counters that you'll find in Mexico City will not have any of the deeper shades. So yeah, the store we can see if you see the window on the lower right of the triangle, that's the Hermes window, and they have Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Tiffany's, a bunch of stuff in there. The thing to know is that almost every store in there has multiple mini stores. Okay, so like I said, it's not a mall, it is a department store. There are a lot of little mini sections. So there's like a Effendi accessories part, and then Effendi's like men's clothes part, and Effendi women's clothes section, and it's kind of like wild in there, but it's a really good place like when you're in Polanco to kind of just rest, go to the food court, get some food, and hang out and see really shiny things. And y'all know I like shiny things. All right, we're gonna keep moving down Horacio. Okay, so this department store is one city block. It is from Molière and Homero down to Molière and Horacio, and whatever this street is, I don't remember. Maybe, is that Play-Doh? I don't know what the street is. But yeah, so it fills up the entire block here. And surprise, another flower stand, because why wouldn't there be another flower stand? Oh, this street on the other side of Palacio is Platon. So Play-Doh with an N. I was super close, super close. All right, we keep walking, we keep moving. So we're at Sophocles. We're at Sophocles now. The thing to know about this part of Polanco is that the streets are named after a lot of writers and philosophers and All right, so here is the Embassy of Germany. I told you the side streets have a lot of embassies, but some of them are right here. You can see some bigger buildings here, some bigger residential buildings here. The neighborhood changes just slightly. And this is where we're turning off because we're gonna go do some stuff. So this is, this is where we're turning off? Let me see. Yes. This is, the name of the street is Ferrocarril de Cuernavaca, FC de Cuernavaca. I think that street up there is where we're actually supposed to turn, but we're gonna do it this way. We're turning off, and we're gonna enter a more commercial zone, because that's what we're doing today. All right, this street I'm coming up to is Homero, which runs parallel to Horacio all the way through Polanco. So you can walk down either one of them, and they both kind of have like the breezy center way, although Horacio's is nicer than Homero's. You can see that here it's kind of ended. I'm gonna cross the street even though I don't have the light because I can't tell who does. Boom, 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 boom. This over there, see my finger? Over there is a mall. It's not a great mall, but it's a mall. I looked at an apartment over here somewhere. It wasn't for me. Bom dia. You can see this mall has a Sears, a movie theater, a Sanborns. It is not a high quality mall. I mentioned that already, but there are 2 more malls that I'm going to point out on this walk that are literally within a block or 2. So there are 3 malls. Each mall has a movie theater, and they're all within like 2 or 3 blocks. 2 from where this ends. I'll show you in a minute. And if you can see ahead of us, there is that big silver building. That is Museo Soumaya. Excuse me, Museo Soumaya. It is a museum. So some of you already know where I'm headed now that you see this museum. Some of you who don't know me don't know yet, but I'm headed. Okay, so I already mentioned that the name of this street is Ferrocarril de Cuernavaca, and Ferrocarril is railroad. And you'll see that there are railroad tracks here. And these go all the way through town, past the Soumaya Museum over there, and past in between those buildings over there into a residential neighborhood. So there are train tracks, and that's what they named the street after. Oh, you can hear a train, which might mean something fun is happening, because this train only goes to one place in town. So maybe I can show you guys where it goes. I think I can. It's kind of fun. Yes, so unless the train is heading in the opposite direction, I'll be able to show you. It'll take me a few minutes to figure out because I don't see it now. Oh no, cars are coming this way. So I think the train is going away from us. But I can still show you. This is a bakery here. And oh no, the train is coming. Yay! Okay, so this is actually kind of fun. I think it's kind of fun. There is a train here, and you see those blue doors over there? That is the train. That is Harinas Elizondo. It is a bakery and I believe like a flower maker, wherever you call them. The train tracks that work in town go directly into the bakery slash flower maker. So I don't know if we're going to connect to that car and take it out of there or what. But when they do this, it blocks up traffic in this part of town for a long time, and people get super mad. But I'm going to try to cross over and show you. This in the middle of the street right here is a park. So I'm crossing over into a park. So you can see, yeah, look at that! I've only been blocked by this train before. I've never seen it coming in. So this is kind of cool. A guy over there is taking photos too, because it's wild. Like I've literally never seen this happen in person. I've seen the train go through the neighborhood. Like I said, this right here is the park. This is the Parque Lineal. You see the sign over here. Ferrocarril de Cuernavaca. This is the Parque Lineal. And then the train goes. Yay! This is kind of cool. Traffic gets super mad about this because they take their time doing it. I've seen cars do all kinds of crazy U-turns on streets like this when the train is coming in, because they are not patient drivers. But Harinas Elizondo, I've heard it's the only working train that comes through this part of the city, is the one that goes directly into this factory here. I don't know if that's true, but that's what last time I was waiting to see what was going on. Last time I could not get my Uber to pick me up in this neighborhood. The woman said this train, they have like some kind of special dispensation to run the train through this part of town. This is kind of cool. So you can see over there a sign, Cruce de Ferrocarril. I've seen it going forward in this park, Parque Lineal, but I've never seen it backing up into the flower thing before. And you may not be as fascinated by this as I am, but literally the train tracks go directly into the factory. And I don't know if this is a normal thing. There's also a Corona factory in the path of these tracks, and the tracks back directly into the Corona factory, but I don't think they're in use because I've never actually seen them in use. So yes, see all these cars that are backing up and waiting? They get mad about this train. And the honking has begun. I'm gonna keep walking and show you some more stuff, because I feel like we've seen the train. I've been here for years. I've never actually seen it in person before. And the one time I'm taking my walk, here we go. You guys are good luck. All right, so like I said, this is the park I'm in right now. And it's right next to, in front of me, is the aquarium. So boom, aquarium. All right, I said there were 3 more malls. So I'm gonna walk a bit of the long way to show you the malls. One is right behind me, right behind Soumaya, but you can't see it. Let's see. The last time I saw this train come through town, there was a guy sitting, it was going really slow, but there was a guy right at that entrance at the front where that chain is and where the stairs are. He was just standing outside in the front, which was kind of creepy to me. I expect the train to go a little bit faster, but yeah. So yeah, where that guy is, right there. There was a guy just standing there as it went through town. And he's buzzing, he's waving traffic through. All right. Okay, so this right here is an aquarium, Acquario Inbursa. And on the weekend, there's a long line. On the weekday, if you get here early, no line. So you can tell based on where the train tracks are and where the aquarium full of kids is, these trains move through town going really slowly. Okay, so I mentioned malls, and I'm going to show those to you now. It took us a long time to get here from the last mall, whose name I don't remember, but the train was cute. This is the line for the aquarium. All right, and this is Soumaya Museum over there. Behind Soumaya Museum, over there, there is the entrance to a mall. You can kind of see it over there. I don't know the name of that mall, but it's right behind Soumaya. And then this over here, behind these trees, I'm not gonna walk over there, is Antara. I'm gonna cross now because I don't wanna wait for this train to come through town. I don't wanna get stuck on the other side of the train. So I'm going to cross right here behind the cops because I'm going to Costco. So all these cars are mad because they've been waiting for a while because the train was blocking the way. Walking with the cops, jaywalking with the cops. You can see the end of the train down there on the other side of the aquarium. I could have come down this street earlier, but I wanted to show you the malls, which you didn't really see. Antara, which I pointed to over there, is an outdoor mall that has an Apple store. Over here is Jumex, which is another museum. Soumaya is here, and then there's the third mall I mentioned is behind Soumaya. All right. And now I'm going into a shopping center that has a Chedraui and a Costco. Nothing to really see here. It's a Costco. But I think I'll take the members of this channel through Costco with me today because why not? Why not? So, but I'll take you guys up to the entrance so you can see the shopping center. Okay, so this shopping center is, an evidence of globalization, if there ever is one. Here's a Subway. There's a Starbucks. This used to be a Wendy's. This used to be a Wendy's. There's a Wingstop, a UPS. There's a Carl's Jr. over there. There's an AT&T store somewhere. Miniso is here from Japan. There's a Panda Express. As you can see, a Starbucks. Lots of, a Krispy Kreme. Lots of global brands in this place. There is a, back here, what are those called? Not a Ferris wheel. The roundabout thingy thing. You know what I mean. But I've never seen it work. I've never seen anyone on it. What are those? Not a Ferris wheel, y'all. I'm at a loss for words. The roundy thingy horse thing. The roundy horse thing. Y'all know. Okay. There's a gym here that has a food courty thing, a whole little shopping center here, a GNC, and there's some more small stores down there, and a Chedraui, which is like a big cross between like a Walmart and a Costco. All right, y'all, I gotta get my card out and do my thing, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys here. Oh, gracias. All right. So, I was just told that I can't do video here, so we're gonna end it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye. I don't know if you can see me. Can you see me? Just told can't do video in here, so I was ending it anyway, but it's too bad. Bye.